This is the start I get. Okay. Alright. Well, today's video we are playing... There you go. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Really sure. Oh, that classic sound. I love that. Screen shake? Yeah, come on. I think we're good. Oh, I love that. Ace Attorney, justice for all. Trials and okay. Yeah, we'll go Ace Attorney. Come on now. The first turnabout. Yes. I've not played any Phoenix Wright games. I just know that. I just recognize it. I recognize the sounds. Oh, he's done it. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. Oh. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Alright. August 3rd, 9:47 AM. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him because I owe him... I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything is all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Whoa! Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the sentence. I'm afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is fairly a simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the wow. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That I owe him. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Alright, we know who the murderer looks like. August 3rd, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Shaking eyesight. Fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm throwing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Jesus Christ, I can't read today. Just press the R one. Okay. Let's check it anytime, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Whoa. That's right. Who is the victim's name? And Cindy's autopsy report. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... loss of blood due to blunt trauma. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. That should add to the court record. Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in the court. Use the R1. Okay. Mr. Payne, prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyways? Mr. Butts, what you describe is genuinely what we mean by dump. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Okay. Victor apparently arrived home from Paris on 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several... Daddy? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean, irrelevant? That cheating, dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom. Okay. Let's continue with this trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Oh, he went. What do I do? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. The murder, isn't it? Order in the court, I say. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand. It's him! This is the guy that killed her! Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Okay. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Saw used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Okay, electricity in Mr. Stone's buildings was blackout from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you're supposed to lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find a contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the album and point it out with the contradictions in the testimony. Alright, so I actually gotta witness account. Alright. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Alright, I just want to make sure what we have. Time of death, 4 PM to 5... That can't be right. He's already lied. Yeah. Hold on. Time of death. He said at 1 PM, right? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door. He left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in our apartment wasn't working. Go back out. Wait, hold on. Arrived home on... Yeah, okay. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 PM. That's where the lie we have. Because she died 4 to 5 PM. Objection! Right? Objection! You found the body at 1 PM. You sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 PM. There was nobody to find at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Well, this is a trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 PM? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See you through one, and the whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give the testimony again? Here we go. Time of discovery. Alright, okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video on a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Okay. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess it's 3 hours off. Wasn't there a blackout? Noon to 6 PM. Oh, okay. That's why I thought it was 1 PM. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Huh. This same time, it's probably going to be television. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. Cut. That from noon to 6 PM on the day of the crime. Oh! Objection! Right? Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Oh, I got him. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Yeah. The defense is a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid? No, I found it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Oh, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It, must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sark. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there. Wait, what? There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah. The murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. But you saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Okay. Hearing the time. How could he hear it? Hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon, the clock used to... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How would you know there was a table clock if you didn't go inside? Let's try. Oh. A table clock. Wasn't there a clock at the scene? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard it. Oh. Yeah, the murder weapon. Okay. So we can use that to help us out. Okay. Statue in the shape. What do I present? I don't understand. Wait. Let's try again. The murder weapon. Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of the testimony or something? Something fishy here. So, I think I have to present this. Objection! I might be wrong. Wait, just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? I got him. Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it was there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? But how would he... how would you know that... Yes? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's death. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock before because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left a quiet impression of you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I saw. God! Oh my God. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him! I tell you! I saw him! He killed her! And he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Alright, well... Order! Order in the course, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I bet think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mrs. Wright heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is a fact. If you try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock. Now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! Ha ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he thinking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How did you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it! I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Frank Sawyer. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime. I almost had him! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer! What? Mia! Chief! Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Outright. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason why the clock will be 3 hours slow? That's it! The passport! Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court records that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. What's that? Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawyer? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Is he okay? Oh, okay. That happened. Oh, order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think anyone... That was correct. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yes. Yes! Woo! And with that, this course is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sawyer was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. Wow. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned, flustered. Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. So I can't believe we won! Right! Good job in there! Congratulations! Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Ugh. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No! I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy, Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget that, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me. Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't let me just wanna cry. Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she's thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. What the heck is she talking about? This? This? Check this out, Larry. Huh? About the clock. This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her, when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him just feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, Hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do now is believe in them. And, in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent buds. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part of at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Yo! Phoenix! And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock's soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh. Oh, cliffhanger! I'm gonna leave that for next episode, though. Turnabout Sisters. A brand new episode has been added. Yay! Alright. Damn! Save your progress up to this point? Yes. That was awesome! Girl, wow, I'm hooked already. Alright. Saved it. Okay, we won't, okay. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. We'll do this and then we'll, end it. Sorry, I haven't been so busy. I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault? Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded September 5, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Officers. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you... Wait, what? I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not... Wait. You are not why can't I read? Cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. What? No! Red, white, clue. And with that, I think that is the best place to leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, please drop it a like. Feel free to comment down below and subscribe. It's free, you can change your mind later. And I'll see you in the next video. This is Samurai Edge, signing off.